Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for April 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and my followers that connect better to your energy that way. We will be doing something different when it comes to my name deck. At the end, I will be pulling names, but if you would like your name added to my name deck, you can do so by commenting below. This will be for a limited time, so keep that in mind. Today we will be using my Romance Angels, my Forest Tarot, and my Situation Oracle deck. We will start off with money messages and then move into love. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials and how to obtain a reading. Now let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Sorry about clearing my throat. Still dealing with the allergies. It'll probably be an ongoing thing for spring, so. Okay. Spirit, please connect me to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Make sure to check out your other birth chart placements. You can do so on, let's see, I think it's called cafeastrology.com. You just put in your information and then it generates your entire birth chart for you. It's for free. So that's always important. Anything that stands out to you, any of the placements that stand out to you, make sure to check those out. There's a reason for it. My channel normally focuses on Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if something else pops out for you, you can do so. So you can check those out. My readings are always timeless, so keep that in mind. Always takes what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. Okay. What's coming in for my Aries Collective, Spirit? Aries Collective, what's coming in for my Aries Collective, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Interview anxiety. Some of you have a new job coming up. You have anxiety, obviously, from this interview. This will be for your money. Okay, so we have vacation, hideaway, adventure. Interesting. Okay. Tragedy. I feel like your life fell apart somehow. I feel like it's like you want to hide away. You don't really want to come out and socialize with people, but you have to because of money. Like, you have to have a job, obviously. We have alien, telepathic dream songs. You might be going through a dark night of the soul. I'm getting dark night of the soul energy. Something bad could have, well, not necessarily bad. But I just feel like something altered your life where it's leading you in a new direction. A lot of the times when spiritual people wake up, they're basically defeating the matrix. So you can't really work a normal 9-to-5 job kind of deal. You're being pushed in a different direction. Receipts. You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities, to be honest. You might be seeing a lot of like realizations on like what path you're supposed to go. It has a grip on you. It's like you're on the in-between, that transitioning state. You also, instead of having a new interview too, you could be in a job right now, but you could be like questioning, like, is this the right path for me? It's like an interview with your higher self, like you're consulting with your guides and stuff, like, is this the right path or should I be going in a different one? You have triggers. Yeah, I feel like the universe is doing certain things for you, to you, to trigger, to move you in another direction. I feel like you're being weighed down by the job that you're at right now, and it's just not making you happy. It could be the stress, it could be the environment, it could be the people. but I feel like you're trying to move, like your soul's trying to get you to move in a different direction. Obsession. You might actually... Interesting. So they're like basically saying you're really loving the new direction that you're going in, but you're like, I don't know if I should do this. It's a huge risk. It could completely like alter my entire financial status kind of deal. But you're kind of obsessed with the energy that it's bringing you, because I feel like it's more in tune with who you are. Tell me more. Denial. You're in denial about it right now. Okay. You're seeing it as a tragedy, because you're like, I can't do that. Like, that's just not realistic. We have alien meeting. Yeah, you definitely met someone. This person has a high impact on your soul development, is what I just heard. You're supposed to meet this person for a reason. This was all supposed to happen right here, right now, during this time and place. They are mentioning, I believe it's called the Saturn return. The first Saturn return normally happens between 27 to 30. You could have met this person during this time, but it's some... Okay, so during that Saturn return, normally that's when you kind of wake up and have a realization on like, okay, the 20s were basically like, the beginning of the 20s was basically like experimenting and seeing which path you should go on, who you are, trying to figure out who you are. Having fun, you know, not really taking life too seriously, but serious enough to make sure you're on the right road. But once like 27 normally hits, that's normally when you have kind of a wake-up call, and you're like, okay, now I'm starting to like filter out what's good for me, what's not good for me. And the universe will send certain people in for you to get pulled in a certain direction, because that is ultimately like what your higher self is wanting you to go in. Okay, so I do feel like whoever came into your life during this time, there's a reason for it. I do feel like the universe sent this person to trigger you to move in that direction. Intervention, yeah. See, they put someone in there. As simple as that. They put someone in there. Rescue others involved to move you in a different direction. Family. These are part of your soul family. Whoever this person, these people are, this direction that you're going in. History. Okay, tell me more. We have retaliation. When I say this retaliation card, it's not so much somebody's trying to get back at you. It's more like you're looking at the realistic part of this whole situation. You're still caught in that 3D aspect of like, oh, if I move in this other direction, I'm not going to get as much money, or, you know, you're looking for more of the 3D like material things rather than what your soul is actually craving. I feel like this whole blood ties inner circle. Okay. They just told me that you might be scared that your family won't want anything to do with you if you go in a different direction. Or they might cut ties with you, or think that what you're doing is stupid. Like, there might be some altercations if you decide to go in a different direction. You might be afraid that your family might not support your choices. You could possibly even be afraid that you're not going to get like an inheritance or whatever the deal is because you're deciding to go in a different direction. For whatever reason, your family, what they've done in the past makes you believe that this is true. Anything else? Yeah, see, you're seeing synchronicities and stuff like that. You're denying it, though. TikTok, deadline, time running out. Yeah. This is trying to move you in a whole different direction. They're basically saying like, hey, this chapter of your life is closing. This old one that you were, whoever this was that you were, it's closing out and a new one is about to dawn. Because this is how it was supposed to be. You're supposed to move in this new direction. Love. This could definitely be a partner that's pushing you in this direction. Somebody that you're in love with. Adore, admire, enchantment. This person might seem, how do I put it, not your average, not your normal kind of love. It feels more mystical rather than, I'll put it this way, it's like it's not in that reality 3D mindset. Okay. You're also questioning like, is it too good to be true? Also, I feel that some of you, if this is not like a love person that you met, if this was just like a friend or a work person that has like moved you in this new direction, I do feel like love, you're aligning with that energy and that's why you're moving in this new direction. You're not like really thinking, how do I put it? You're not like really focused on like the 3D aspects of everything when it comes to money. You're shifting your focus onto like love. What's more important, like the values that you hold within yourself, like what means most to you, rather than, oh yeah, money, money, money. You're thinking of more like, what's going to make me truly happy? Because money plays a huge part in this world. However, love overcomes that. So, and that could be even like your skill set, like the love that you have for your, like your passions and things like that. Soulmate. Yeah. Similar friendship, romantic partner. Yeah, this could definitely be a love interest and you're having a realization to everything. Yeah, so you know that whoever this person is, I do feel like it's definitely a person now that soulmate popped out. This could be soulmate, twin flame energy, just a higher form of love. This person is moving you in a different direction and you're basically afraid of like how your life is going to change with this, which includes your money, because you're afraid of the consequences. You're afraid of potentially your family retaliating against you, saying, well, why are you ruining your life by going in a different direction, you know? But Spirit is encouraging you to trust in the universe and know that if you move in this direction, you're going to be full of happiness. You're going to finally like complete that hunger that you have. Because right now I feel like a huge part of you is missing because you're not going for this. You're staying stuck in the normal 3D and your soul is trying to break out of it. I hope that makes sense. Can you tell me more, Spirit, about this whole situation? I feel like you have like obsessive energy with this love too, because it feels so good. It's like and it scares you. If it doesn't land, I don't take it. we go. Yeah, the High Priestess. This is all about spirit and you connecting to your intuition. You knowing that there's a larger calling for you out there. And you just have to make that choice to move towards it. Your intuition is calling you in a certain direction. Tell me more. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's that conflict right there. It could be with your family. There's your energy, the Emperor, Aries energy. But yeah, it's like the 3D ego is having conflict with your intuition. And so even though you look fine on the outside, there's an internal battle. They're saying a war going on the inside. Yeah. So I was going to shuffle again, but the split of the deck is the World, and then we have Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. This is all about work. This is about old things cycling out, things ending, moving in a new direction. It's actually supposed to be like that. Okay. Yeah, something's ending so something new can begin. And it has to do with work. You're starting to go in a new direction. You're also working on yourself is what I just heard. That's part of your Saturn return. Anything else? We have Eight of Wands. Yeah, movement towards something new. Stepping into that realization, like this is what you truly want, like to move, like the direction you want to move into. Your soul's going to continue to pull you in that direction until you actually make that choice. You can decide, you have free will not to make that choice, but let me tell you something. You decide not to make the choice, the universe is going to continue to give you that call. It's reminding me of Frozen. Elsa, when she heard that voice into the unknown. Yeah. It's pulling you towards that voice, and that voice is your inner voice, your intuition. You know there's something greater of what you're supposed to be than what you are doing now. We have King of Wands. Again, Knight of Wands. This is still it's fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag. It feels like you're experimenting with it a little bit. You're trying to see. It's like you like the feeling, so you come charging in. You're like, "Ooh, I like this," and then you freak out, and then you move back. But it's giving the energy of you're curious about it and you keep wanting to check it out, and the universe here, hey, this is what you want over here, come on, and you're just you're stepping into that, and then you back up, and eventually you're gonna get there, and you're gonna realize it wasn't as scary as before. See, we have the Devil energy popping up. That's your fear, that's your ego, trying to stop you. And using the people from your past, especially if they're people in your family, it's using that to keep you down, to hold you down. That's what the devil does. It instills fear in us so that we don't actually become who we're supposed to become. It's basically to keep us in that 3D mindset. Instead of breaking free of the matrix, we stay in the lower energies instead of raising above, hiring our vibration. It's basically a test for you to understand that, hey, I need to break free of this and actually go for what I want to go for. Anything else? I feel like you haven't made a concrete decision though to move in this direction. And there's the concrete decision coming in. So you're right here. You have to fight this devil to get to the Hierophant, which is committal energy. Being committed in your job, in like yourself, being committed on your path, on what you want to do in life. You haven't committed to yourself, which by not doing that, you will lose yourself. We have King of Swords, sorry. Okay. You're being more logical when it comes to work. They just said what works, what doesn't work. You're more focused on like what's more realistic outcome, and that's where you need to trust in, they're saying Jesus. She might actually be Christian, but you need to trust in God that you're going to get where you need to go. We have 10 of Swords. Yeah. So the world is about a chapter ending, and you're like, this is really going to hurt me. I don't know if I should do this. This could really hurt me financially if I decide to do it. We have Judgment. You awakening. Once you move forward in this direction, you're going to awaken. You're going to realize that there's a lot more gifts and like rewards coming for you than you could ever imagine, because you're trusting in the universe to lead you on the path that you're supposed to go on to. When you do that, you actually call those rewards and stuff in for you. Something old is dying, something new is beginning. Anything else? We have 6 of Cups. This is soulmate energy right here. Not only that, you're going to be connecting with your younger self, your inner child. The inner child in you is scared to take that step. Interesting. They just said, no, it's not the inner child. It's the older one that's scared. The inner child knows where it wants to go. But as you grew up, you were told that you had to like live life a certain way to get where you want to go. This fear-based thought was implemented into you. So that curiosity kind of like died on what you could really truly do, because you were being held back by this fear. Okay. The younger child is trying to spark that creativity and that freedom, is what they're saying, that freedom back into you. That's interesting. So the younger child is teaching the older one, which is you. Yeah, once you move past that fear, you're going to basically trample over this devil, is what they're showing me. You're not going to stop. There's going to be some resistance, but you're not going to stop once you get pushed through this. You're going to keep moving forward. We have Page of Pentacles. This is going to lead to a new stable beginning. A new stable opportunity for you. If you decide to take it. It's a whole new you. It's a whole new chapter that you never even thought about, to be honest. We have 4 of Pentacles. You're really holding on to what you should let go and what you should hold onto. They just said hold within. You're holding something within you. And it's trying to like burst out. It's trying to like get out there. It's trying to make itself known, trying to push you in that direction. But you're holding on to this. Once you let this go, though, you have so much potential for this new beginning in you. You have like no idea, and you're not allowing the world to see it just yet because you're afraid. You're afraid of what people are going to think. You feel like you're going to be rejected. Anything else? We have strength. You have the strength to overcome this. And then we have 7 of Pentacles. It all just depends on if you want to make this move or not, though, because you have free will to go in the direction that you want to go into. Fear is holding you back right now, but you have to push through it. Okay, so as far as signs go, we have Pisces energy, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, times 2 on all those. Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. We're going to get some focus messages for this reading. Yeah, I see you in this waiting energy. Wait to see what unfolds. That's what I just heard. Think of 2 questions, yes or no questions. If they, the order they pop out is the order they will be answered in. Sorry. I was going to say, if they don't pop out, I'll use my pink deck to answer those questions. Pause the video if you need more time. Yeah, 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. That makes a lot of sense. Because that's what you're doing, pretty much. You are trying to figure out who you are. There's a lot more hidden within you than you actually realize at this time. It's always been hidden inside of you, but I feel like people altered your views and what you should go for, and so you hid that part within you and you're not allowing it to come out because you're afraid of what's going to happen if you allow it to come out. We have 1111, spiritual awakening. You're on the right path. Capricorn energy, which is January and December. You could have Capricorn in your chart. Something about travel. We do have escapade, which is about traveling and getting away. They are saying that maybe that's what you need to do. Get away, break free of the situation. This could also be like moving, like completely changing your life. That's a huge possibility. If a place is being called to you, like to go, it feels like that's what you're supposed to do. But it's literally like moving away from this old energy into new energy. You could be having dreams and stuff too. Songs could relate. We have May, which is Taurus and Gemini energy. Brother could be important. Your brother could be like talking to you about this. Your brother could be trying to encourage you to move. This could be a friend that acts like a brother. We have childhood wounds, which I had explained right here. Somebody tried to you closed off your inner child and what you wanted and your wishes and your dreams because your family was trying to move you in a different direction. They did instill fear in you, which caused conflict about what you really wanted. So you did not follow your intuition. You wanted to, but you didn't fully follow your intuition. They're asking you to take the strength and move in that new direction, to actually follow through with what you want, to break through. I feel like you're just sitting on this idea because you're scared. You're scared of the outcome. You might be really close to your family and you don't want to like let them down. We have ex-lover. Considering this is a money reading, I feel like it's like an ex-passion more so. I feel like this whole situation, unlike what direction you should go in, maybe as a young kid you wanted to go in a certain direction and your parents said no. You had a very certain passion that you wanted to go towards, but they were against it. Maybe they're like, oh well, that doesn't make any money, you know. So I feel like that's a possibility of what that focus message is. Take it as you will. That's only going to apply to some of you, not all of you. We have moon sign. You could have an Aries moon sign. Leo could be important, which is August and July. Interesting. They just said that ex-lover could actually be an ex-lover. You could have been in a relationship of some sorts with this person. And they helped you come to realization. Maybe you broke up with them because you're like, oh no, that's not realistic. I shouldn't go that direction, is what they just told me. Even though like they're saying profound. You had profound feelings for this person, but you broke away from them because you felt like it wasn't realistic or idealistic, for whatever reason. So you felt like you couldn't actually, basically it felt like it's too good to be true, like fantasy, blah blah blah, and you're like, it's just not tangible, I can't make anything from this. So you decided to stay on the same path that you were already on. Time to heal. It's time to heal from this. We have grandma. Grandma could be important, especially tied to your childhood wounds. We have 666. Reflect. It's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. Notice how it's right below ex-lover. You could be reflecting on everything. Long term, you're starting to look at like what's long term. It's also under moon sign when it comes to the moon card, which is also Pisces. But that's also intuition. You're looking like your soul's wanting to know like long term, what's going to make me happy long term. I feel like, yeah, whatever you're succeeding at right now, it's making you happy when it comes to money, but it's not like fully engaging your happiness. I feel like it's only hitting one point, but it's like it's lacking in another area, which could be your passion, your ultimate like love. You're marrying them. I will post what that means. We have October could be important. That's Scorpio and Libra energy. We have father. Could be your father's grandma. Not necessarily, but could be. But father could be important. Maybe your father is very similar to grandma, or maybe your father and grandma have put childhood wounds on you. We have Scorpio. You could even be close to father. Just take it as you will. Father is important somehow. Scorpio, October. Those coincide. Scorpio is about transformation though. But Scorpio is October and November. They're wanting you to take a leap. We have Pisces energy again. Pisces energy is March and February. 555, change, something new is coming in. During Pisces energy, maybe that's your chance to take that leap, which it just passed. So maybe that's why this is on your mind. You have the opportunity to move in a whole new direction if you choose to. But you have to stop the waiting and actually, get the encouragement, get that courage up so that you can take that leap. Faithful, you need to stay faithful to yourself, faithful to your spiritual truth on which direction you should go into. 333 support. Your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance at this time. They want you to let go and surrender. So let go of whatever you're in right now. Surrender to your truth and move in that direction that you are, like your intuition is telling you to move into. We have total self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose, which I just said, that's really important for you because you're trying to figure out who you are. So that is what's going on right now. We also have apology, so you could be receiving an apology. And then we have Aries. You could also be dealing with any of these signs, including Aries. You could be dealing with another Aries. That could just be your energy, but that is March and April. We didn't get any yes or no's, so I will be pulling from my pink deck for those. Okay, Spirit. Can you tell me the answers to Aries' first question? Okay. First question is King of Cups, diplomatic, balanced, wise, calm, caring, loyal, faithful. This is somebody who's really in his emotions. He's really connected to his heart. He knows what he wants emotionally. He goes for it, This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The answer to your first question is yes. The reason why I go ahead and read off the energy for you instead of just saying yes or no is because that energy could have something to do with your question. So keep that in mind. Aries, second question, please, Spirit. Okay, we also got a third one. So think of a third question. Pause the video if you need more time. For your second question, we have strength. The number 8 could be significant, is what they just said. But this is inner strength, control, confidence, courage, bravery. This is the Leo card. And this is yes. This is what they're saying, to read this off, fire. It's about going after what you want in life, having that courage to succeed in whatever you want, into living out your dreams and your potential. Okay, but so we have question 1, yes. Question 2, yes. Question 3, pause the video if you need more time. So question number 3 is Knight of Pentacles, reliable, committed, conservative, slow but steady, hardworking. This is fire and earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And the answer to your third question is yes. Okay, so this is like moving slow, but you're going to get there. It's just taking a little bit of time. I feel like you have to realize what you really want in life and make up your mind and actually go for it. I feel like you're kind of questioning which direction you should go in at this point, because I do feel like you have many doors open for you. But once you start actually deciding and allowing the universe to show you what it's made of, I feel like that's when you're going to get your answer. I feel like once you let go, surrender to your present feeling, that's when you're going to be able to move in the direction that you were always meant to move in. So, but I hope that you enjoyed this reading. We're going to take a short break and get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome back to your love reading. Okay, so we are going to be seeing what's coming in for you for April 2026 in regards to love. Make sure to give my channel a follow. Please subscribe. These will be for my subscribers. These readings are focused on my subscribers for equal exchange of energy. It is free to subscribe, so please also make sure you like and comment below too. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck. We are going to do something new for a limited time. If you would like your name added to the deck, comment below, comment your name, and I will add it for free. Okay. It will only be for a limited time though, so keep that in mind. These are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. Make sure to check out the other videos on my channel. They are all timeless, okay? Everyone's on different timelines, so whenever you hear the message is when you're supposed to hear it. We already have 2 cards popping out. We have very soon and romantic feelings. Okay. You're starting to have romantic feelings towards someone. It says that something's going to happen very soon. Let's see what's going on for Aries Collective. Please, Spirit, what's going on for Aries? Worth waiting for. Wedding. Wow. I feel like it's supposed to be like this. Romantic feelings. Very soon. Worth waiting for. Wedding. Feels like you were waiting for love to come in. I heard to find you. And it feels like it's finally happening. It feels like romantic feelings are happening between you and this person. This is definitely something that could lead to a wedding. They want you to let go of any control issues you could have, okay? Don't try to force anything. Just allow it to naturally happen. Anything else? We have express your love. They're encouraging you to express how you feel. There could be religious factors. You guys could believe in the same things. Religion could be a big thing for you. We have unrequited love. Okay. So you guys definitely could have differences of opinions when it comes to religion, okay? Is what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this person is like, oh, I don't like you. I feel like it's more like difference of opinions. Stay optimistic about your love life, and we have retreat, okay? All right, so they are telling me that you might be iffy. It looks like you are interested in someone, but you're kind of iffy if it could work out because you guys might have different points of views when it comes to religion or what you like your beliefs are. And they're saying you need to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like even if you guys do have something different, like different points of views, I feel like it'll be fine. You guys can work through it. I don't feel like it's going to be a huge deal. I feel like you might be reading too much into it. That's why they're saying let go of control issues. You might find out something later down the road that like it's not that big of a deal that you guys have different views. I feel like you guys have the same amount of respect for each other, that you will respect each other's views. I hope that makes sense. But it does look like you might be retreating. It looks like you might be pulling back from this person instead of expressing your love, because you're questioning like, can this really work? Okay, they're wanting you to stay optimistic. This does look like this is something that could be very stable in your future, something that's actually worth it, something that's going to develop more into like a marriage rather than, God, I just heard hit it and quit it. Yeah, I feel like you're overthinking whatever the situation is. I feel like you need to get to know this person more. I feel like once you start like getting to know them, expressing your love, like I feel like it's just all going to fall into place. I feel like you're overthinking. That's just what my instincts are saying. Okay, can you tell me more about the situation? It's a wish come true, yeah. Hope, praying, yearning. You might be yearning for this person. You're feeling very drawn to them. We have, yeah, see, we have bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. This does feel like you really want this and you're trying to hold back from it though. Closed in, trapped, frustrated. Yeah, you're trying to oh boy. It's reminding me, it's crazy. It's kind of reminding me of Vampire Diaries, if any of you have ever seen that. It's when Klaus tells Damon that, or not Damon, tells Stefan that he needs to go after Elena and unalive her. Forgot what the word is, but he has the power to go ahead and tell him what to do because he's an original. Anywho, and Stefan's like trying to hold himself back from hurting her because he loves her so much. It's like you have a feeling like this is just going to end in disaster, so like you're holding back. You're trying not to think about this, but you are yearning for this person. It's like you're trying to lock yourself up so you don't go after this person, because like you're being called to go after this person. Tell me more. Desire. Yeah, you have a huge desire for this person. less sexual chemistry. We have done. Completion, lesson learned. Interesting. Okay. Can you tell me more? You're learning something, that's for sure. Gossip. Petty, jealousy, envy. Could be jealous of something. Tell me more. Ascension, spiritual path, awake. Oh. Okay. This gossip energy, it feels like very 3D, like very like a negative energy. I feel like it's like you're done with that kind of energy and you're ascending to higher. So you're done with like the 3D energy. You're done with holding back. You're actually wanting to go towards a higher level. It's like you're in the in-between. You're trying to figure out, should I stay in the same life that I've always been in, or should I go in a different direction? You have a huge desire to go towards this person. Your soul is like drawing you to them. Verge, yeah. See, Verge about to reveal, confess. Either you are or they are. Or you guys already have had to talk about this. Lockdown. Mental prison, confined. Okay. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're trying to lock everything down. You're trying to make it where you could be jealous. If they're talking to someone else, I feel like you're letting this opportunity pass you by. And you're jealous, especially if they're connecting with other people. You're like in a mental prison. And you're on the verge of just telling them how you truly feel. But you're trying to hold it back. They're saying that if you decide to actually say something, that's where you're going to go up the ladder. Like you're going to ascend higher. They're saying that things are going to start making more sense. But this is where you want to be. This is like 3D and all that kind of stuff. But this is going up the ladder. This is like going towards your goal in life. This is what your soul is wanting. You're on the verge of revealing something now. Future days, weeks, months. Yeah. This might have been going on for a while. You might have been like, they're saying in this crossroads for a while. On what to do. Lost, you feel lost. Ghosted, blocked, cut off. Entrapment, pregnancy, money, hurt strings. So I feel like eventually you're going to actually speak how you feel, because right now you feel lost, and I feel like that's going to continue to feel that way until you actually allow yourself to get untrapped. Because right now it says lockbox, lockdown, entrapment. It's like you're not allowing yourself to go up this ladder. You're not allowing yourself to actually proceed forward. You're holding yourself back because you're afraid. Heartstrings. Could be afraid of love. Trash. Interview. Yeah. You're making a decision in your life on like what direction to go into. You're trying to find out, is this something I should actually look into, or should I just throw it away and move on? I feel like that's your old life though. Whatever you're trapped in right now. I feel like you're going to be making a move towards something new. But also, I feel like you're going to have an interview, like if this person feels the same way as you. Now, reverse if you need to. If your person's an Aries, this could be a cross-watcher reading. Okay. . But one of you, this could be either you or your person, I feel like there's going to be basically again on the same page sooner or later. They're not good enough is what I just heard. If your person is seeing someone, it feels like they're not good enough. Like that person's not good enough for you. Like you deserve better is how they feel. They feel like they're supposed to be with you. I think it's really important for you to just get on the same page with this person. Yeah, pop up. Notice how verge of coming out, wishing, yearning, loving, and then we have pop up. Unexpected surprise visit. They could pop up at your place. It's a possibility. I do kind of feel like whatever they're trapped in isn't what they truly want. I feel like they are wanting this situation with you. Guys, you need to communicate. Just communicate with this person. Like, stop holding back. Anything else? I feel like this person's going to pop up to talk about this whole situation. Telepathic dreams, songs. You could be receiving signs from the universe. You guys could also be meeting on the astral plane. You guys, yes, you guys can meet in dreams, okay? If you're having dreams about them a lot, that's possibly you meeting them, okay? It's very possible. It is turning into obsession. A bit of obsession there. Must have indulgence. I feel like it's getting so... I don't know. The feeling is getting so strong that it's like your person, you just feel like you must have it. Because you know that that's how it's supposed to be. Like your soul is telling you, like, this is my person, you know. Right now, you might not really be hearing from them. Little to no communication, silence, non-action. Are you going to allow this to just pass you by? What's going to happen? Yeah, it looks like a gamble is going to take place. It says, gamble, take a risk, Vegas, nightlife. So your person could also like to gamble, take risks, you know, something to do with Vegas. But yeah, it does look like a gamble needs to take place in order for you to get what you're wanting. Receipts, proof, show me. TikTok time is running out. Yeah, okay. I feel like you're just really stuck in your head. It's like you want proof that this person is actually who they say they are. Also kind of feels like you're waiting for this person to mess up or something so that you can be like, oh yeah, I knew something was wrong. I knew I shouldn't have gone in that direction. Insatiable. Yeah, unquenchable, wanting more. Yeah, that's the obsession energy. You guys are very sexually attracted to each other. We do have a runner, which makes sense. Whoever is running from this connection, they are very... Even if they're running, I do feel like they have very strong emotions. Maybe even too much. Maybe that's why it scares them. They might have dealt with a lot of toxic people in the past. Okay. Maybe that's why they're kind of scared to put their heart on the line. We do have children, young, childhood, playful. I feel like if you guys have an actual conversation between you two, I feel like that will really help get on the same page on how you guys are feeling. I just feel like there's a lot of childish crap going on right now. Like, someone's staying quiet, the other one, I don't know. There could also be children involved. I don't know. I feel like this could be like tag you're it is what I just got. I'll give you a little something and then you have to run after me. It's like that runner and chaser stuff. Okay, can you tell me more? Tell me more about what's going on. Okay, we have King of Pentacles. Okay, so we have somebody who's stable in this situation. Somebody who could actually be a very good businessman, make a lot of money. We have Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is not good energy. Hiding something. Cheating. Sneaking away into the night. We have the Star. Oh. I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is, this business person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be in their chart, heavily in their chart somewhere. But I feel like they're not showing that their wish is for all of this to actually come together in a wedding. I feel like that is their wish, but they're not saying anything. Tell me more. Seven of Cups. Okay. This person could be connected to an Aquarius. They could have multiple offers from people, multiple people that they could be with. Multiple options. Tell me more. The Lovers. This is a strong soul connection. I kind of, Eight of Swords, somebody's in their head. I feel like whoever this person is, they're childish. They have toxic behaviors. Whoever the King of Pentacles, this business person is, I feel like they have toxic behaviors. There's proof about it. You know, I'm sure you've seen proof about this person. It looks like time is running out, though. It's like you're growing up and you're not putting up with it anymore. I feel like this person's acting childish, though. This took a twist. It's like I'm reading for two different Aries. It's like one of them's running, the other one's chasing. We have Knight of Swords. Some kind of information is going to come through. That could be on the verge of talking. Six of Swords. High Priestess, some kind. Okay, so it's like trying to get on the same page with someone. It's giving me the idea of like trying to tell the other person how they feel, trying to move towards that. I feel like one of you knew that this was going to happen. What's going to happen? We have Four of Pentacles, holding back still. We have Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a really strong connection. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. Soulmate, twin flame energy. Holding back from somebody. Holding back from the truth on how they truly feel. This is Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. You're holding back from this person. Three of Swords, worried about heartbreak. That could be why this person's running. Whoever's in the toxic behavior. Somebody's running from this because they're afraid of getting hurt ultimately. We have Three of Pentacles. Universe is trying to bring this together, but there's this third person involved. Yeah. There's a king who has a third person involved in this situation. Okay. So it's going to happen. Four of Wands, marriage. Okay. So that wedding is going to happen. Page of Swords, after a breakthrough is made. So again, like, communication. Communicate what you're feeling. Somebody has to communicate. Finding out information. Eight of Wands, moving forward. Okay. Once the information's found out is when it's going to move forward. I'm curious on what this Page of Swords is. Four of Swords, healing is going to take place. Can you tell me more about this Page of Swords? What is being found out for this to move forward? We have Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Fool. Five of Swords. I had a feeling that was going to pop out. So this queen is going to move in a new direction. And that's what's going to cause the conflict between this queen and this king. She's going to make the decision to move in a new direction and discard this old energy. And that's where it's going to start a fight. And then there's going to be Eight of Wands movement forward towards healing. This king is going to have to heal himself because of this situation. That's where it's going to lead to the wedding. Okay, so king is, yeah, keep saying the same thing. King is seeing someone else. We have the Seven of Swords, which is about like cheating and everything. But there's multiple people in this situation. There's three people. Three is too much. Three is a crowd. So one of the queens is going to be like, okay, I'm done. Walk away. And then that's where that heartbreak is going to happen. And this king is going to have to get healed. Okay. So take it as it resonates. Your energy, their energy. You know your story better than I do. This is a collective reading. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Yeah, this doesn't feel like this is a completed thing, but what's going to happen when, I feel like it's the masculine, what's going to happen when the masculine heals? Sorry, I still want to, what's going to happen when they heal? Wow. Once they healed, everything that they've been holding back is going to come to light. There's going to be an opportunity at new love with this queen that's walking away. Something that's more stable, more endearing is what I just heard. Yeah, Two of Cups. You guys are going to come together. This energy has to heal first, though. A tower has to happen. So this queen is going to walk away from this masculine energy, this king energy, because of what they're doing. And that's going to create a shift. Yeah, a breakthrough is going to happen. Look at that. We have triple ace. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Damn. If the masculine is not too careful, this feminine is going to... She's going to get what she wants. She's going to go in the direction that she needs to go into to get what she wants. But she's not waiting. Yeah, see, we got the Fool. She's moving in a new direction. Looking at, like, longevity. Looking at the future. Spirit is going to bring somebody new in for her. Which is going to cause that conflict, that fight with the masculine. That's when he's going to pop back in. Could be a new adventure that's waiting for her. Yeah, a new stable beginning. Yeah. So really just depends on what the masculine decides to do. Are they going to heal and grow up, or are they going to stay in this energy? Okay. Think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. Pause the video if you need more time. So do you guys like the longer reads, or do you want shorter reads? I kind of enjoy doing the all signs readings for the full moon. I kind of like that setup, even though it takes like 2 hours to complete the video. But I kind of like it. But I like this one though too, because it goes deeper in the readings. Comment below and let me know. We have August, which is Leo, and Virgo energy. We have Aquarius, which is February and January, sorry. Sister could be important. We have Aries, which is March and April. February, Aquarius and Pisces, reigniting that spark. You're reigniting a spark with someone. Leo, which is July and August. Libra, which is October and September. 12/12, self-identity, stepping into power and purpose. Sagittarius energy, which is December and November. May is Taurus and Gemini. Capricorn is, let's see, January and December. You could be a sun sign Aries. We have Virgo, which is August and September. Some kind of miscommunication. I kept saying communicate. Guys, communicate. I don't know how many times I had to say it. Like, there's some kind of miscommunication. You guys are not on the same page for whatever reason. So you need to communicate. Like, if you want this, do it. They are not coming back correct. I feel like they're not coming back correct because there's no communication or lack of. 444, protection. You are protected. Cleanse yourself. September, which is Libra and Virgo. 777, luck, wonderful things are about to happen for you. Grandma could be involved. She could be on the other side. We have reflect, 666. It's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. New love. New love could be entering your life, especially if you're that feminine. Looks like you're going in a new direction. You're letting go and surrendering the situation. 1111, spiritual awakening. You're on the right path. There is going to be a breakthrough. I feel like the separation could be short term. I feel like, yeah, there's going to be a breakthrough happening right here between both of you. You're like, if you're this feminine energy, I feel like you're like, okay, things are not going to change. I'm moving on. I'm done. With the masculine, oh no, I'm losing this person. This is actually the person I want. You know, something along those lines. We have July, which is, let's see, Cancer and Leo. We didn't receive any yes or no, so I'm going to pull from my pink deck. Think of your questions. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me the answer to question number 1? Oh, and we got question number 2. Okay, cool. Question number 1. Surviving disaster, relapse, and inevitable end, fears coming true. The answer is no. This is 10 of Swords, so the answer is no. This is my soulmate card, 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, comfort, pleasure, playfulness, innocence. This normally has to do with like things from the past. This answer is yes. This is my Scorpio card, water energy. This one is Gemini, air energy. Okay. We will be pulling from my name deck. Again, if you'd like your name added to my deck for a limited time only, you can comment your name below. And I will add your name to my deck. It is free. You don't have to do anything. Just comment below. Okay, Spirit. Names for this reading. This could be your name, their name, last name, first name, middle name, yeah. Could be a nickname. Could be your past person's name, your grandma's name, father's name. I always go through this twice because I did career and for love. Doesn't matter when the cards pop out, like during the first or the second. Both of them could be, like both of these readings could be for you. Only one could resonate. Just take what feels like is your reading. If the name is spelled differently, does not mean it's not your reading. Just means I spelled it different. Okay. Okay, we have Daniel, Noah, Jessica, Crystal, Brian, I heard Noel, Liam, Jason. Your person could like Christmas. We have Sophia, Adam, Jennifer, Jay, Amy, Alex, Brent, Hazel, Edward, Michael, Heather, Hillary, Elijah, Thomas, William, Angelique, Andrew, Scott, Chloe, James, David, Jose, Julia, Rachel, Ellie, Mia or Maya, Austin, Julianne, Ariana, Arisbe, Aiden, Cindy, Natasha, and Jack. Okay, Aries, well, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope there's something that you could have took from it. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. You don't have to tell me your whole life story if you don't want to. You can keep it private. Just comment an emoji. That helps me know that this resonated with you. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to let me know, or to let you know, sorry, when I drop another reading. And don't forget to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, these readings are timeless, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to read for you again soon. Bye.